I guess I need to enter in a new stream key every time. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, y'all, I know it's
Because let
I'm afraid to be bedazzled. I'm afraid to be bedazzled. Because today, I'm afraid to be bedazzled. Because today, another epic video is slated to commence. Today, I'll be reacting to a video. Without further ado, without further delay, without further procrastination, let's allow the frivolities, antics, and trivialities to commence.
I'm playing for a money tree right now. Because let me tell you, being a single girl and living on your own is expensive. No joke, right? Being a woman is hard. Maintenance, hair.
The cost of living is exorbitant, as of this confluence of time and space. I'm almost 40 years old, and the cost of living has been exorbitant throughout the entirety of my life thus far.
Nails, lashes, eyebrows. Let me tell you, it is no joke. I feel like I need about 1 million jobs to just keep up with life.
Just paid for my nails and my pedicure all by myself, and I didn't have anybody to like ask to pay for myself. This is literally the most single I've felt in my entire fucking life. Would y'all believe me if I told y'all that my roster is literally 0? Like, nobody. That's crazy. I mean, it's good because like whatever peace, but like, fuck, like what the fuck?
I don't need no man.
Oh God, say it again.
I don't need no man.
Say it louder like they need it. I don't need no man. That's what I thought. What are you? Man, that's what I thought. If I ever see you crying again.
I'm afraid to be bedazzled. I'm afraid to be bedazzled. Because today, another enough be back. I'm afraid to be bedazzled because today, another enough be epic video. I'm afraid to be bedazzled because today, another enough be epic video is slated to commence. Today, I'll be reacting to a video. Without further ado, without further delay, without further procrastination, let's allow the frivolities, antics, and trivialities to commence.
I'm praying for a money tree right now. Because let me tell you, being a single girl and living on your own is expensive.
As of his confluence of time and space, cost of living is deemed to be exorbitant.
Being a woman is hard. Maintenance, hair, nails, lashes, eyebrows. Let me tell you, it is no joke. I feel like I need about 1 million jobs to just keep up with life.
Just paid for my nails and my pedicure all by myself, and I didn't have anybody to like ask to pay for myself. This is literally the most single I've felt in my entire fucking life. Would y'all believe me if I told y'all that my roster is literally...
She should absolutely desist and refrain from utilizing profane and odious language. She should never utilize perverse language.
Zero, like, nobody. That's great. I mean, it's good, because, like, whatever, peace, but, like, fuck, like, what the fuck?
I don't need no man.
Oh God, say it again.
I don't need no man.
Say it louder like you mean it. I don't need no man. That's what I thought. And what are you? I'm a bad. That's what I thought. If I ever see you crying again, I'm gonna tear your pussy out and show it to your forehead.
A woman that has provided her own cupcake will only accept a man that
I guess certain women are only deterred to enter the dating market.
has a full cup as well. So that when that man pours his full,
And would prefer to be celibate in lieu of becoming a married woman.
cup into her cup, good for heavens, it overflows. Yeah. If a man with nothing in his cup tried to pour into our cup that's full, nothing's gonna happen. We don't need you to pour into our cup. We want a man that can pour into our cup and overflow it. Y'all can understand why women don't accept less. We don't have to. The right woman that has already filled her cup doesn't have to settle for what you are offering. That is zero. Y'all are offering nothing for us. So please, focus on your empty cup and fill it up. And leave us alone.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. Alright, women said they don't need a man. Now men refuse to be providers. It's better to sit on this side.
I wonder how many men are subservient to a woman.
And be logical. Be a logical thinker, because isn't it better? It's almost like, why am I having a problem as if I didn't create the problem? Throwing a rock and then trying to hide my hand. You remember those old commercials? It's my money and I need it now. Somebody else would open up the window. It's my money and I need it now. That's exactly how women sound. Because if you notice, a lot of women are always begging. And if they can't get it from begging, they're going to shame men. That doesn't work either. You're just showing men.
I presume that women are eager to attain financial stability and financial security in contexts in which they lack financial stability and financial security.
That you're not a safe space. Isn't that what you say? I'm a safe space. You're supposed to be the nurturer. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You know, a man can grow on you. The best relationships start out best as friends. But I find it funny that the most educated have the audacity. Men don't go to college like that. We're going to college. We're buying all the homes. How are y'all out here begging? Why are y'all out here begging? It doesn't make any sense. And women have a broke mentality too. Women actually have a broke mentality because they don't want to put in any effort or any work for a dude. Yet they think a guy should show up and pay for everything. And that's fine. If it works for you, it works for you. But I wouldn't be making this video if it works for women like that. Let's be honest. Let's react to clips of women thinking men should do this off rip. But we're going to listen and pay attention. Listen closely.
I wonder how many men are
What a man's going to
obsequious
in return. Roll
to a woman.
for the clips.
Someone recently asked me out on a coffee date, and I thought about it, and my immediate response that popped into my head was no.
Men should always be celibate.
And here's why. As a girl, to get ready, it's very, very expensive to actually get ready and look presentable for a date. If you take into consideration the hair products, the makeup products, the skincare products, the outfit, if you're Ubering, if you're driving, the gas to get there. So you're spending all this money on yourself to walk out the door, to show up to a date that's literally worth at maximum $15 to $20. My full face of makeup, because I go to Sephora, quite literally costs more than it is for this person, whoever it would be, to take me on a date. And also what that says to me is that this person does not want to put actual effort into taking me out on a real date. And I'm not saying that this needs to be an extravagant dinner or an extravagant date. I'm not saying it has to be super expensive. But what I do expect is effort and a plan in place. And if I don't even have that, then I'm not going. And if I really want Starbucks, I'll just Uber Eats it to my house.
My God.
Oh, God. Y'all won't leave me alone. Y'all won't leave me alone. Can we get on the phone? No. Get on the phone with Billing. Don't talk to me. Talk to Billing.
I am so over the male species as a whole, right now, that, like, if you're gonna go on a date with me, get us a room on the strip at a resort.
I wonder how many billions of men dabble in entering the dating market.
Get me a spa to the, get me a pass to the spa for a night massage, and then take me to Carbone. If it's not that, I'm not gonna waste my time.
See, brothers, they think that their time should be paid for. They think that your time is nothing in exchange. It's never really about getting to know you, it's about getting to know what you can provide.
It seems like a seamless process for a woman in the dating market to find a potential partner in the dating market. I presume that there are billions of men in the dating market. In 2025, but who the hell knows? I do not know the quantity of men in the dating market at this juncture.
That within and of itself is a bad deal for men. Women don't even think about you like that. Think about what you like, what you want to do. It's all about what she wants to do, what she likes. And if you can't provide that, then you're less of a man. No, you're actually a man. Because what type of self-respecting man would bend more shapeshift into what she wants him to be to get at her, for her time? What does her time do for you? What is she going to be using her time to do for you? And in the beginning, you're just interacting with each other. You're just getting to know each other. They're always saying that too, to have you manipulate. No, you don't want to get to know me? You don't want to take me to a steak restaurant? You don't want to get to know me? No, I don't need to take you to a steak restaurant to get to know you.
Is it a frictionless process for a woman in the dating market to find a man in the dating market who is part of the ultra wealthy economic class? Who the show knows?
I want to get to know you, your makeup, your lashes, your nails, all of that stuff. I don't need to see that to see if you're good at your core, if we align with each other. I don't need all of that to be good. You ever notice how people naturally look good looking when they're naturally good looking? So what's up with all this enhancement? They're really competing with other women at the end of the day, but they're competing for the top men. They will never admit this. They will never admit this. But men are just trying to get to know you. They don't need to spend a bunch of money to get to know you. Oh, if he spends that, he'll be a good provider. It's funny how all the guys from their past didn't have to do a lick of really anything to get one. Now they go through the motions, they get older, and they adjust their strategy, no matter if it's weak or strong. And they think that men are supposed to pay for what some guy got at a discount. That's not how things work. And I know Some guys are gonna think that's lame. That's not lame. That's not lame. Listen, if she comes at me humble, if she wants to make something happen, yeah, I don't care about the past like that. But I'm still not gonna overlook the past like that when it comes to me opening my wallet when some other guy didn't have to open their wallet. Remember, guys, don't let people shame you, and you're gonna think, oh, I'm lame if I think this way. No, you're not lame. Why would you pay?
Under the axiom that it is deemed to be expensive to go on a date with a woman in the dating market in 2025.
Full price for something that somebody got at a discount. Ask yourself that. And then it'll all make sense because we're actually logical. And this is funny about the whole being lame thing, because when women are asking guys for money, it's the lame dudes, the guys that they consider lame, less than, that they are better than, that they wouldn't have given a shot, that they still won't give a shot. But they'll message them, or a guy might reach out to them. They'll send them back their Cash App. They'll send them back their PayPal, their Venmo. An OnlyFans link for you to sign up for a subscription. And
I wouldn't be surprised if the markups at restaurants on meals are anywhere from 50 to 500%.
the thing is, men ain't going. Let's get into these clips. It's pure comedy.
Asking me for money and you only hit me up to ask me for money. Go get a job. Like, I know times are hard, but you don't have anyone else to ask because it's like you're practically using me. Like, that's fucking rude. I do very much have a job, by the way. I'll hit you up twice. You can relax. All you had to say was no. It cannot be that hard to say no. Like, my God. So why the fuck are you asking me for money? Fuck out of here. Depends on the rest of my day. How far are you from? 34 minutes, but I don't got gas to be driving like that. Unless you give me gas and still bless when I pull up. Shit, I got gas. The crib isn't free though. What about Monday though? Yeah, I'm down. You taking me out to eat? Uh-oh. I would dead appreciate it. Oh, laughing my ass off. You trying to make me the mess that I see. Cash out money, then block. I hear about your tricks for TikTok. Ooh, hope you ain't talking about me. What? Nah, that's girlfriend, wifey activity. You want something casual. If you want, you can pull up next week and I'll get you that.
The man in the dating market, he's out at a restaurant with a woman in the dating market. I presume that the total for the 2 meals at a restaurant could culminate in being anywhere from $50 to possibly $75 is predicated upon what the prices of the menu items are at the restaurant and the quantity of menu items that people order at the restaurant.
That's a person. Bye. I ain't no dumb bitch. I'm good. I was just trying to see where your head was at, but I'm good. Take care.
All my gentlemen, I'm about to show you how not to simp out. Check this out. Question was asked by the young lady. What are you doing? Man responds, I'm working. She then says, well, that's good. Man says, what are you up to? She says, lying down. And you see 2 open pictures here. Apparently, these were very risque pictures. She immediately comes back and says, baby, can I ask you a favor? You can ask. See, that's how you answer it, gentlemen. I need $100. Nope, I'm not a simp. Disappeared, then come back, ask for money and trade first. Girl, get your ass out of here with that. He tried though. And she responded and said, what you mean? And I'm saying, what the fuck you mean?
And I want to take time out to, I'll give credit where it's due, for a woman to enhance herself to look good. I mean, yeah, that's good. Become an esthetician, become a makeup artist, lash artist. Yeah, you help other women look good. Yeah, I got that. But let's break it down.
I wonder what the totality the size of the dating market would be if there were a sizable universal basic income.
It's more expensive to be a woman than a man. This is why single men win. As a man, for you to be attractive. As a man, for you to be attractive. Gym membership, haircut, hygiene. That is all. I literally gotta look at this because I don't remember all this. Women, nails, toes, lashes, hair, extensions, makeup, purse, travel, restaurants, African. All of that. So it's cheaper to remain single, date casually, date the women that are really interested in you. It's expensive to be a woman. It's expensive to be a woman. That's why they're always coming at it from that standpoint. And don't get tricked out here. When a woman's asking you if you could send her $300 because she needs to get her nails and her toes done, they're pocketing that money for rent. They're pocketing that money for something else that they want. Don't get tricked out here. And I'm saying don't send them anything anyway. And I want to make this very clear. That's fine. A woman should take care of herself. She should keep herself up to date. Yes, she should. But it should not come out of a man's pocket. She should take care of herself, keep herself up to date. Women like to blur the lines and think, well, if I can do it for myself, then what do I need you for? Exactly. Men are thinking the same thing. Okay, we're moving out of your way. What do you need us for? See how their logic backfires on them? What do you need us for? You said you don't need us. You got it by yourself. What do you need us for? Women are even saying, why would I go 50-50 with a man when I'm doing 100?
A person should be amenable to working in worthwhile entrepreneurial capacities.
100% by myself. Exactly. Men are listening to you. If you got it by yourself, you got it by yourself. See, this is the thing with women. What they say and what they mean.
I presume that people have the latent potential to build up sizable recurring revenue streams on autopilot by working in worthwhile entrepreneurial capacities. However, how much revenue they earn by working in worthwhile entrepreneurial capacities is an enigma.
Two completely different things. And men trick themselves out of their position, or some things don't go down because they don't understand that. But see, women actually do understand that because that's how they're looking at you. I don't need a man, but I would want him. I really do need a man, and I wish he came with all of this stuff. Please, please, please find me. But until he finds me, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna just beat on my chest and say I'm strong and independent because, you know, I can't be looking weak out here. Why wouldn't women just bypass doing all of this embarrassing stuff, sending dudes the Cash App and all this stuff? Just go find a rich guy. Oh. Slim pickings out here. They never stop to think about that. How many dudes are actually getting it out here that want them? Because there are a lot of guys that are getting it. Not enough, but the most important part, that want them. And I find it funny that women running their mouths exposes everything, because if you look into their past, this is why it's kind of important to look into a woman's past. They've had these guys before. Check it. You ever hear a woman always complaining or talking about, you know, men these days aren't this, and I used to have this, used to be with this type of guy, I just want this type of guy?
I wonder if the average woman in the dating market spurned over 9,000 potential partners in the dating market.
This is how their expectations come to be anyway, because they get with the guy at a certain level, certain heart, certain level of attractiveness, and that's what they think that they can pull. But you have to ask yourself, if you already had that, well, where are you at? Where's he at? Oh yeah, my boyfriend used to work, my ex used to work in finance. My ex used to be an NFL player. My ex used to be this. Where he at? Where's he at? Yeah, I used to date this guy I was engaged before. Where's he at? Yeah, I was married before, but I got divorced. Okay, so we know where he's at. But when they're bragging about past experiences and then trying to bring that to the future or a future dude, where's he at? If he was so great, if he was willing to do all that stuff, where's he at? Chances are she could not hold it down. And at the end of the day, money can't replace a man's presence. I want to make that perfectly clear. Yeah, we're making fun of women that beg, that we know are broke, but there's even women out there that have a career, have a good job, and they still can't replace a man's presence. Roll the clip.
I'm here, a man
in my life. I am a strong, successful female. I have a whole career. I got a lot going for me, and I still need a man. Because today, the lightsy lights went off in my car and said, low tire pressure. And I was like, what? I would love to be able to text someone and go, please, there's a light on, and I don't know what to do. Instead, you have me out here checking tire pressure, putting air in my tire. I'm tired of being strong.
It'd be beneficent to have vocational skills as part of your repertoire.
I just want to be weak and baby. And I want some man to go, my baby's in danger. Must get air for her tire.
So I want to make that abundantly clear. We're going on both ends of the spectrum right here. Doesn't matter if she has it like that or she doesn't. You cannot replace a man's presence. And that's a part of the package of being a provider. Because it ain't just about providing money. It's about providing protection and leadership. So, if you're a single man out there, do not feel bad, bro. If you're thinking, oh, I wish I could get this type of girl if I had money, money means nothing, bro. Are you a man? And if you're a man, that's the most important part. These chicks are out here struggling. They're going to keep continuing to struggle because they don't need no man. And that's fine. If you got a woman in your corner that goes in...
Really, Emily, beneficent for a person to receive prudent guidance in his life.
Against all of the goofy stuff, super independent, has her own money, 800 credit score plus, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm getting hyped, man. If you got a good woman in your corner that goes against all of this stuff, chances are you probably been laughing at it. Chances are you probably been laughing at it. Keep laughing at it. It's absolutely hilarious. Maybe one day they'll wake up. They don't. They don't. It's your boy Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe.
As they do enthralled, as a regaled, captivated, as mercy sort and fascinated, as they do entrenched not in the white epicness.
Okay, y'all. I know I'm done dating, but hear me out.
Where are the rare breeds?
But still get guys, this is subtle. Tell you like holding they try to they're complaining. Most do exactly what that means. Dealing with her. What she's willing to do. Person, this is one of the good
Damn, this oranges.
Whatever. I like.
I'm just find a video that I want to watch it.
Where are the rare?
Damn. Fuck.
You've been through hell. Most that believed family.
Horikoshi gave us one final chapter of My Hero Academia, and we finally get the confirmation that not only did Mirio become the #1 hero of Japan after everything.
Got safety.
I was just quoted 720.
I got laid off from Amazon.
Look at it as just.
I'm using this to just like start my own shit.
Over 200 jobs, and I have not.
So I'm a used car dealer, and right now.
How do you feel when you walk into
Small people don't know. At least with this story, they're rude to their customers. She talks about how she was a regular.
Oh, big guy, you have 100.
And then she on some.
So I'm a used car dealer, and right now.
Anyone else in the state of North Carolina?
It wouldn't. Wow.
Anyone else in the state of North Carolina just get hit with it?
So I'm a used car dealer, and right now, even $2,500 cars are not selling on my lot.
It is July 19th, and I just experienced my 2-week strike of no sales.
What happened? So I'm a used car.
I prayed to be bedazzled because today I prayed to be bedazzled because today I prayed to be bedazzled because today I prayed to be bedazzled. Prayed to be bedazzled. Prepare to be bedazzled. Prepare to be bedazzled. Prepare to be bedazzled. Because today, another enough people video. Prepare to be bedazzled because today, another enough people video is slated to commence. Today, I'll be reacting to a video. Without further ado, without further delay, without further procrastination, let's allow the frivolities, antics, and trivialities to commence. In 1940, I recollect that people had the autonomy to purchase a new car for less than $900. I presume that the median price of a car in 1940 was around $850 in regard to a new car. In 2025, I presume that the median price of a new car is around $50,000.
So recently we went over people talking about how difficult it was to sell their home in this economy because of how slow the market is. And honestly, the same thing can be said with salesmen at dealerships when it comes to vehicles. Shockingly, less and less people are able to afford a $1,000 monthly payment on a pickup truck or a plain SUV. We're not even talking about the luxury market, that is way higher. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. We have a lot of examples to go over along with comments from you guys from previous videos. So if you want to be featured on a future video, leave in the comments down below. Let's just jump right into it.
We haven't done anything. I think what, 10 and we've sold 7 cars, 6 cars, somewhere in that ballpark. I got one that I can't even give away. I was on vacation for a week, talked to my brother.
It's arduous to sell a car when it has a $50,000 plus price tag on it, when the federal minimum wage is still $7.25 as a gross wage.
Hey, we sold the Infiniti today. I'm like, great, that car needs to go. And I get back, and it's still here. We didn't sell it. And the lady that called on us called all the way from Hawaii. The 2021 Infiniti QX50. It's got like 90,000 miles, 95,000 miles. I've marked it down on the internet all the way to 65. It's so cheap, a lady that can't even drive it to where she is living called us on it. Can't even get there. Probably gonna have to mark it down again. It's gonna hit 90 days. You're probably in next week or so. And it has got to go.
If you purchase a car, it bears recurring costs. You want to be able to drive the car on a public roadway. The automobile insurance premiums are exorbitant. The car registration fees are also steep. The fuel costs are steep. It's also expensive to purchase oil for your car.
Right now it is rough. We can't give anything.
So we're just going to go right over to the comment section. Can't give it away, then proceeds to ask for $16.5 for it. I thought that one was pretty funny. It has way too many miles.
Not every car is deemed to be a plug-in hybrid electric car. Because a copious amount of cars are deemed to be gasoline-powered cars, which denotes that they're dependent on gasoline in order to be driven.
5,000 for a free bag. So nobody's trying to get into a CVT transmission at 90,000 miles. $16,000 for a car with 90,000 miles isn't that cheap. Drop it down to 8,500 and it just might sell. Overpriced, everybody still thinks it's 2022. But these salesmen can't land a deal to save their lives. They can't give it away. Oh, man.
So I'm a used car dealer, and right now even $2,500 cars are not selling on my lot. And for you, that means prices are going to come down. Now, on a lot of these cars that you see behind me, we've marked them down $500, $1,000, and we still can't get them to move. Some of them got to the point where we're breaking even, and they still won't sell. It's been so slow for us lately that I haven't bought a single car in 2 weeks. Yeah, check this out. So all these cars up here are for sale, and down here where we park our cars.
$25,000 is a steep price to procure a car. In 1940, the median price of a real estate property, well, what I meant to say was in 1940, the median price of a real estate property was the median price of a house in 1940 was $2,938.
It's a good thing right now, but I would rather see way more cars than here.
At least that's what I recollect the median price of a house being in 1940. I think in 2024 the median price of a house was $419,200. Did a real estate property offer I should say, does a real estate property offer 14,236% more utility in 2024 than it offered in 1940, who the show knows? Not every house is deemed to be a smart house. I wonder how many smart appliances have been hauled into a house by the real estate property owner after he purchased them.
All this going on, I don't want you to buy a car from me right now. In fact, I don't want you to buy a car from any car dealer right now because I believe it's going to get much worse for us.
So this example is a bit different than what we're going to see throughout this video because if you watch my type of car videos, you've most likely seen this person online. He is a pretty big YouTuber, so he doesn't have to rely on selling cars as much as the other dealers and salesmen we're going to see. But we can head over to the comments. Let's be honest, the $2,500 car is really a $500 car. Times have changed. People don't have the money anymore. Everything keeps going up in price and living isn't cheap. $2,500 for 220,000 miles on the dash, and we can take a look at even more examples of just overpriced vehicles.
As you can see, I'm not bothered. And this lot is entirely. There's not one person.
I wonder how many people are amenable to expending $50,000 to procure a car.
That is not working. That's right. Okay, that's well taken. But there's also two customers inside.
Cars have a proclivity to rapidly depreciate in value. A car can accrue wear and tear. When it is driven.
And I'm about to show you exactly why that there is nobody here. On top of the fact that everybody has nobody.
I wonder how many cars have accrued over 100,000 miles on their odometers.
This right here is a 2024 Accord Hybrid. This thing has 58,000 miles. This thing is $28,000. First of all, how do you even get that many miles in 2 years? This thing is damn near brand new. This thing has 58,000 miles. And here is another example. This is 2019. This is the old body style. This one has 11,000 more miles. It's only $4,000 less. But 5 years older. This doesn't make any sense. This car is $23,000. Brand new. 50,000. I remember because I bought it.
Even with some of the news recently that car prices are starting to go down somewhat, or at least not constantly rising like we've seen for years now, there are countless examples of vehicle models and entire brands that are still wildly overpriced. Like houses, people are starting to realize car ownership is a trap. That's why I'm still driving my 2017 Camry that's paid off, riding this car until the wheels fall off. People were buying cars to put on Turo and do deliveries when the month.
It's extremely expensive to purchase car replacement parts.
And I would say both Turo and Uber Eats DoorDash is not nearly as lucrative as it was a few years ago. So now these car lots basically look like museums because nothing is moving.
Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealers are taking inventory it's just gotten worse. I mean, seriously, overflowing with inventory. To the point where they're having to get overflow lots for all the trucks and cars and SUVs they can sell. Jeep, for example, has increased their price 61% in 6 years, which is a steep price increase that a lot of customers can't afford. Things have gotten so bad that dealers are even hitting me up asking what they need to do with selling their cars, and I told them I would ask them to move. And it's not just Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Ford, their F-Series pickup truck, just had a 6% sales decline year-over-year. And that's while Ford's been advertising 1.9% APR financing for 72 months on the remaining 2023 Ford F-150s. So yeah, what should I tell this dealer? Should I tell them $10,000 off on Ram 1500s? I mean, seriously, what do people want to see? Because these cars got so expensive so quickly, how the prices have to come down.
Take the tech BS out of trucks and make them more affordable. Everything seems to turn into an
Undergoing debt financing to finance the purchase of a car is an extremely expensive way to purchase a car.
iPhone on wheels now. Trucks shouldn't be over $30,000. They lost their target buyers trying to cater to the wealthy. Buy a pickup or buy a Mercedes, that shouldn't be a choice. Nobody wants an unreliable car, so maybe make a decent vehicle that's not ridiculously overpriced. We can go right over to a set of screenshots that I found. 5 slowest selling trucks of July 2025. Number 5, Silverado EV, 130-day market supply. EV trucks are a trend in this list. Number 4, the Jeep Gladiator, 138 days. People just don't trust the Stellantis.
An automobile loan is an app to have a low interest rate.
At this point, number 3, the Ford Lightning, 141 market day supply. EV trucks are a hard sell. Number 2, the Sierra EV, 196 days market supply. And number 1 that I actually am kind of surprised about, the Ram 2500, 200-day market supply. $75,000 for a Ram isn't working out, which I do understand, and I know it is a Stellantis vehicle with a ton of reliability issues, but some people like a specific type of truck. So with it being 2500, I thought more people would have have it as a genuine work truck, and in turn can write off the depreciation because it is a very heavy vehicle, but maybe it is just so unreliable or outclassed by other heavy work trucks that just absolutely nobody wants it. Some of the comments, I still haven't seen a Silverado EV yet or a Sierra EV. Well, I didn't even know the Sierra EV existed until I was finding clips for a video that I made previously with people regretting buying electric vehicles. I had no idea it was even a thing. And since then, I've seen only one on the road so far. I believe I've seen maybe 2 or 3 of the Silverado EVs and a handful of...
If you can work remotely. If you lack financial stability and financial security, then you can pursue worthwhile entrepreneurial pursuits. To attempt to attain financial stability and financial security.
Ford Lightnings as well, but still basically none are on the road, especially if you're comparing to normal pickups. There's really no reason to go with the 2500 when the 3500 is under $1,000 more and has better resale.
Can pursue entrepreneurial pursuits, profusely aid you in your endeavor to attain financial stability and financial security. As the show knows, the future is enigmatic and obscure beyond a number of time.
Not to mention the additional capacity. So there you go. I don't know why the 2500 would be as expensive as the larger 3500. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Ram kind of shot themselves in the foot there. But we head over to an example where even the dealerships are paying way too much money for their own vehicles they're trying to sell.
The dealer reached out to me on TikTok. I'm sure you remember they have a 2021 Mercedes G550 that they have had for about a year and a half. It's been sitting on the lot. They haven't had any bites, and it's because they was paid, I think, like 50 or 60,000 for the car. They're trying to wholesale it, knowing they're going to lose money. So let's give them a call. Let's get it from here.
So it's a 2021 Mercedes-Benz G-Class. It's the G550 automatic. Has the night package on it with the AMG package. It's got just over 5,000 miles on it. Pretty nice spec G-Wagon.
So how long has it been sitting on your lot?
For about a year.
Have you contacted anybody else about it?
I haven't reached out to any Mercedes dealerships. I've reached out to a couple of other, higher end used cars. I've had a few offers on it, but I think that I'll cut it down.
What are you looking to get for it?
I'll be honest with you, we own it for we have about 150 miles, which is it's high. I'm aware of that.
G63 territory right there.
It's G63 territory. You're not wrong. One of our buyers just got a little excited when he saw it.
So this was great.
The car has been driven. The car has been profusely driven if it has accrued over 5,000 miles on the odometer of the car. The car unscathed, the show knows. The show knows. Hopefully it's not dinged nor dented nor scuffed nor scratched nor marred. Hopefully it's in mint condition.
During a time where G-Wagons go wildly over MSRP, brand new used didn't matter because a ton of people were making a lot of money and they're able to write off that vehicle as well. But now you can see the consequences when the dealership paid $155,000 for a G-Wagon that's not even the AMG. It's just going to sit and rot on the lot. And there are tons of videos like this of salesmen saying that there's nobody here to sell to.
It is July 19th, and I just experienced my 2-week strike of no sale. Yes, you heard that right. 2 weeks of no sale. Last time I sold the car was July 5th.
Now we'll just go right into the next one with somebody that we've already talked about previously when it comes to pretty shady salesmen and dealership tactics.
For all you guys in the coffee house, very slow month in the car business, stop it with the negativity, stop getting in your head, realize that one
the prices of cars would precipitously plunge, then it would aptly concomitantly amplify demand for cars among customers. Cars were priced anywhere from $100 to $500, and it would be a much more seamless process for the dealerships to sell their cars to customers. And they want to price their cars for tens of thousands of dollars, and it's going to be more arduous for them to sell their cars to customers. And contexts in which not all of their customers are part of the ultra-wealthy economic class. Not every customer is part of the ultra-wealthy economic class. How many customers are subsumed under the ultra-wealthy economic class? Who the show knows? If a person is part of the low-income economic class, then I doubt that he is eager to expend over $50,000 to purchase a car. Also, if a person expends over $50,000 to purchase a car, there's no guarantee that it will not need any car repairs in the pending future. It can be a calamity when car parts malfunction. You do not want your car to become inoperable. The utility of a car is undermined if it becomes inoperable.
Try to get them to buy a brand new one. All the repeat customers that you already put a bunch of negative equity on them. Let's see if they'll do it again. Just so you get your commission check. Now, previously we've gone over a couple posts on this channel from this guy. One of them up on the screen complaining about the receptionist at his dealership, basically admitting to the customer that was about to buy a car from him, saying that it was a terrible deal. They would lose a whole ton of money, so they ended up backing out and saving a lot in the long run. And this guy was all mad about it, complaining, getting angry on camera. There's another one of a constant repeat customer. I believe it was like 8 to 10 cars almost every single year. They would come in.
If you expended over $50,000 to purchase a car, then would you be gratified with that aforementioned purchase and decision, purchasing a new car at a steep price tag of over $50,000. Hope that you in this video to be riveting, captivating, mesmerizing, and enthralling. Hope that you're entrenched in the unalloyed epicness